Hello guys, what's up? It's me Nico, and today I'm going to bring you guys weekly update number 55. And a lot has actually happened this week, but yeah, I'm going to get more into that later on. But as for right now, let's start with what I've been starting with for the past probably 10 updates. So yeah, but here is the setup of the second Geonosis mock, and might I say, this is a better setup than the last one. It's more solid color, and the detail on the very end of that looks just really freaking great. That section right there is like the best section out of the entire mock itself. And that right there, by the way, that is something I could not fix. There's a little bump in the table, so it's a little bit, you know, elevated right there. So that section is standing up right there. But you know, it's a minor default, nothing too major. But as you can see, this is a problem. Okay, I anticipated I had enough room to do the entire circle. Turns out I do not. Unless I end up taking up this whole entire space, then I am not going to be able to do the point range circle. Because as you can see, this is barely enough room to contain 3 ATTEs. And the only thing that I could probably think about doing is like tilting it sideways, like so. And then, you know, tilting the other one that way, like this. And then pretty much adding a gunship right there. Or, you know, like, or just adding 2 of the gunships and then putting them right there. And then, yeah. So unless I, you know, move this up a little bit, like to maybe right here, which is going to limit me, because what I was planning to do is like have this half right here strictly for the circle, and then have this portion here to where the AATs and the Hailfires were coming in. Let me just show you. All of those droids and the AATs, the fighters, as well as the Hailfires, they're right there, can come in and, you know, try to attack the landing zone. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to like sacrifice maybe half the circle. I'm going to have to go with the half the circle idea after all then. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this portion of it. And I have a possible, the possible FCM mock. I still need to get to work on that, and then still register it, because as you can see, I still got my droids displayed up on there, on that base plate that I was planning to use for it, and I really don't have any tan pieces anymore because they're all in here. Which also I might decide on just using this half right here, because this is pretty much where the base plate's divided at. I might just use this little portion right here, and make a smaller mock after that for Bricks by the Bay. Sorry if I said FCM, my bad. But another project came up for me to use this section here, and it's a school project. Because I'm supposed to do a World War II replica with some of my Star Wars stuff, because I don't have any actual World War II stuff. I know that's very unfortunate to some of you World War II fans out there, but you know, I'm gonna have to just do it with Star Wars representation. But I'm gonna have to do it with this portion here, and I'm gonna have to clear it, and I still have to find a battle to where I could use this in. So yeah. As for this, I just did the FCM update. I'm still missing the Endor sets. So I could put them in here, and then after that I'm going to start putting the clones and the droids. I know I only have a few days to do it, but as you guys know, I can compact things in a few days. Give me the chance. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. And now we'll get to the good stuff, which is in my room. I'll bring you guys there. Hold on. Alright guys, so 2 things before I get started on anything else. Clone Army and Imperial Army. Well, for Clone Army, as you guys know, David's putting his out on the 2nd of March, which is barely like a few days away. So, you know, I'm going to put mine out once I get back from Bricks by the Bay and once I do the Phase 2 Clone Army setup. But yeah, once I do that, I'm going to have all of my clones. I'm going to take them out of the MOX and then put them in there. So I'm gonna have to hustle for like 3 or 4 days and just get those pictures and that video up. And you know, David is the most out of the LLCA channel right now. You know, he's a great army collector and everything. You know, he has the money to afford that kind of army. You know, and me, I have enough to afford this kind of army. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Imperial Army, I've been gaining more and more Imperials by the day, just because I've been buying some more Endor sets. So I have been gaining more Stormtroopers, more Scouts, as well as more Endor Rebel Troopers. So I might do a collection on that. Oh, and I just got another TIE Fighter pilot because my mom got me this as a little trinket here. So, you know, I'm going to use the bottom piece for the Death Star as a little thing for my my war droids, as well as my dwarf spiders. So that's a plus. And yeah, so that's it for that. Another thing would be, well, the Bricks by the Bay mock is already packed up, as you guys already know. And oh yeah, support the Cusco site. David just hit 2,000 supporters, and you know, it keeps going up and up and up. So, you know, but I bet you if it hits 10,000 and LEGO does review it, it's gonna probably cost like 400, 500 bucks, just because of the figure count, and LEGO's so greedy with that. But yeah, that's another thing. No new Series 6 minifigures, aside from the last ones I showed you guys in the last update. I still haven't reviewed the Series 5 minifigures yet, just because I haven't reviewed the Geonosis Starfighter yet. And by the way, speaking of new sets, I should be getting the rest of those in by the end of the week, the ones that I need, like the Anakin's Interceptor and then the Droid Escape. After that, all of the rest are like extra. Like if I have extra money for it, then I'll get it. But yeah. So that's going to be pretty much the end once I get the Anakin Interceptor and the Droid Escape. And as for you know, new stuff, I'm looking for trades still. Oh, and by the way, I have something really cool to show you guys. Okay, you see these figures here? And you see these two packaging boxes that came in here? Okay, this one is from a dude off Flickr. I bought these figures off him. I bought those two figures off him. And this right here is from a dude on Flickr as well, but this is actual trade. So I had to sacrifice some stuff for that. But look at this stuff. All worth the trade, baby, and all worth the money. Okay? This guy, all I am going to have to give up for him is a custom armor piece. So that is nice. And I also asked for this custom armor piece to replace it, so that's good. And these guys I bought, okay? He did mention that the arm on this, one of the arms is a little bit cracked, but it doesn't look like that to me. The decals and everything look fine. This is my first airborne trooper that I have. So this is really, really nice. And I finally got another old Geonosian. And I'm still working on a trade for getting another one. So I'll have 3. And then, you know, I just realized this. The old Geonosian torso and everything else is similar to the new zombie one. If you take a look at it right here very closely, very, very similar. Whereas the regular Geonosian, it's a lot more tan and everything. Of course, a lot more difference in the heads, but that's another factor. And I should be getting another new Geonosian in the mail at some point, because I told the guy if I didn't receive it by Sunday, then I'll cut him off on the trade. I'll warn him again, because I don't think he got my other message, but yeah. And this guy is supposed to be in a trade for another possible Geonosian, or a Star Corps regular Phase 2, or Shock, or a Super Battle Droid. So this is going to be a trade for one of those 5 figures. I'm hoping for the Geonosian because I need to stock up on that. So these, well, the new ones especially, but if I get another few of the old ones, I'm going to be pretty happy. And this guy, I'm just hoping I get more customs like this because I really do need something to review. So, yeah. But, like I said, no new set reviews yet. Well, I still need to do that one, but the other ones, I still need to get them, actually. And still no Fluffy Dog customs. And, oh, the guy who sent me the new Geonosian which, yeah, is this guy. The guy who wrote on this packaging. He's going to be getting one of my business cards, just so he, you know, knows that I do stuff other than YouTube. His trade is right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. It wasn't for the armor piece. It was for a British soldier, and it's already packaged up in here. The other guy is supposed to give me the armor piece, so that trade hasn't come in yet. My bad, guys. Totally mistaken on the trade. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I've gotten a few trade offers on other things as well, on my Old Republic site, so that's nice. And you know, aside from that, nothing else. Oh, like I said, got another one of those, so you know, more Imperial pilots for me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next update, which a lot should be happening that week as well. So, you know, it's going to be a big thing going on. Alright, please rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys like the video. And like the customs. Alright, bye guys.